everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome to the final cut. And yes, today we are going to take a look at the film that the internet is loving to hate almost as much as The Last Jedi, though they couldn't put that subtitle on the marquee because it wouldn't fit, so they just put the main title, which is Bright. Brought to us by Netflix, directed by David Ayer and written by Max Landis, giving us the story of Daryl Ward, who's played by Will Smith. And he's paired up with the first Orc beat cop, Nick Jacoby, played by Joel Edgerton, and these two have a strained relationship to say the least, but still have to try to find some way to work together to help protect Tika, who is a Bright, who is someone who can handle a magic wand, which is one of the most powerful items in the world, one of the most powerful magical items. And they're protecting Tika and the magic wand from Lila, who wants the wand to bring back the Dark Lord and bring apocalypse across the world. And so we see how these two cops are caught up in this whole mess of a film that is Bright. And I do mean mess of a film. Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the concept of this film. I love when they mix modern and magic, when they combine fantasy and reality together. You know, fantasy elements from like orcs and trolls and centaurs and fairies, and they mix that with modern elements. Love that. Loved it in Cast a Deadly Spell, and loved the concept here that they had. I wanted to explore this world more, but we never do quite exactly get to really dive into this world because we only have so much of time in a film, which gets me to where this film would have been better served as a series, a mini-series, I think, because there's a lot of stuff in this world they could have explored, but they only touch on and then leave behind, all the while also trying to make social commentary about race relations and religious relations and all of that under a line message as well, which it's not actually underlined, I shouldn't say that. It's pretty in your face here. Not exactly subtle with what they were trying to go for either, which was a bit disappointing. Will Smith and Joel Edgerton do the best with the characters that they have, but they're not written well. It was like Max Landis wanted not to do Alien Nation, but still do Alien Nation. You know, it had that kind of feel to it. And in the end, their relationship seems a bit awkward and clunky throughout this entire film. Now, it is rated R, so I give them props there for doing a film like this and giving it that gritty, edgy feel, but at the same time, you're looking at this film going, some of these scenes that that make it rated R just felt gratuitous and unneeded. And I know that coming from me, holy crap, but it's true. Way this film is set up, you would think this would be a fantastic film that would just be, you know, spot on and open up possibly a series of other films set in this world, but it didn't because it's a mess. It just breezes through some subjects, hits you in the face with others, and in the end you kind of get this clunky mess of a film that had great intentions and ideas, but just was executed poorly by David Ayer. I think in the hands of a different director, and if they would have given the script over to a different screenplay writer who could have tweaked it a bit more, I think this film would have been a lot better, or as I mentioned before, really served well as a series, a film, if you will, the next descendant of Alien Nation, if you will, the next in line for that type of film. But I think them rushing it and doing it as a major motion picture like this, it falls flat, and that's why it's so disappointing to many people, including myself. So there you have it, folks. I know some people have enjoyed Bright. More power to you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.